Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. This is part 2 of how to file income tax return online. In the last video, we saw what all document one should have and which ITR form to select depending upon one's sources of income. In case you haven't seen our previous video, I have given the cards above, please check it out. In today's video, we're going to focus on how to file income tax returns online using ITR form 1 because I made an assumption that the person would have income only from salary, house property, and any other sources like interest from savings account or FD or RD. Let's dive in. Okay, let's first log into income tax website. In case you do not have an account already, you can register yourself using your PAN number. I already have one, so I'm going to log in. Okay, I'm already in the website now. Okay, as soon as you log in, first thing you should check is go to your My Profile. Check if you got your personal information entered correctly. If you have linked your Aadhaar number with income tax website, because it's important. Only when you have a Aadhaar number linked will you be able to verify your IT return. Check if you have bank account linked as well, because in case of any refund, this is the account to which you will get your refund credited to. Okay, after checking, now I'm going to file income tax return. Go to e-file, file income tax return. Select current year as assessment year. Select online, continue. You can start filing newly. Select individual, continue. And then this is the place where you have to select your ITR form. As I said, I'm going to assume that the person will have income only from salary, house property, and other sources like savings account. Hence, I'm going to go with ITR-1. In case you also have income from capital gain, you should choose ITR-2. Please let me know if you also need to know how to file IT return using ITR-2. Okay, proceed with ITR-1. Okay, let's get started. This is the place where you have to select the reason for filing IT return. I have made a video on why we should file income tax return. In case you haven't seen the video, I've given the link above. Please check it out. In case you do not know the reasons, you can just select others and then move on. Okay, now as you can see, most of the informations are pre-filled based on information uh, available from Form 16 or any other sources like AIS. So you will have to verify if they are correct. It has got 5 parts, starting with your personal information, then the income part where you will enter various income from various sources, then any deductions that you want to apply, like ATC, ATD, then it will show the tax to be paid and your tax liability here. Let's start with personal information. Okay, I'm checking if everything is fine. Aadhaar number, yes. Here you have to select nature of employment. Can give others in case you're from private sector. And in case you are opting for a new tax regime in which you are not gonna apply any deduction, then you can select yes. If not, just select no and then just confirm. Okay, next let's move on to income part. Okay, here actually you can skip the questions and get directly to the part where you can enter the income details. Okay, let's start with the income from salary. As you can see, the information is pre-filled based on the information available from Form 16 or AAS. You can double check it by getting into Form 16. In case you want to know which part of Form 16 contains the information, you can always click on the icon I here. So the most important information that you have to fill in here is Section A and Section B. Both of them would be available on Form 16. And then you can move on to exemption. This is a place where you enter any exemptions that is applicable for you. For example, house rent allowance or leave travel allowance. If you have any, you can enter it here. For example, if you have a HRA, then you can just put any other and then HRA and then enter the value here. I'm gonna give say 12,000. Okay, for example. Then you can leave everything else empty. Then this section contains standard deduction and professional tax. They both are pre-filled already, so you don't have to do anything. Okay, before proceeding further, we have to delete some of the non-applicable ones. Let's do it one by one. Let's save now. Income from house property. Using this section, you can claim deduction on interest you paid on home loan for your house property. There are three options. If it is self-occupied, you will only have to enter the interest paid on borrowed capital. On the other hand, for let out and limited let out, you will have to also enter the rent received from the tenant. I will select self-occupied and I have entered 1,31,000 here. I'm gonna add this. This is a section where you declare your income from sources like savings bank account or from deposit account or from dividends from your share investment. As you can see, the information is pre-filled based on AIS. If you want to make any changes, you can do so. Otherwise, you can leave it as is. Let's move on to next section, exempt income. As you can see, this is only for reporting purpose. This will not have any impact on your tax calculation. Uh, this is a section where you input any of the income you earned last year, which is exempt from taxation, but you still have to declare it here. For example, if you have withdrawn your EPF or PPF, you can declare it here. If you haven't done anything, you can just leave it as is. I'm going to click on confirm now. Now let's move on to total deductions. This is a section where you're gonna declare your investment into tax saving mutual fund, pension fund, or any purchase of life insurance, health insurance, or any donations made. So this is a place you have to declare. Um, okay, you can skip the questions and get directly into the section. So under ATC, you can enter a maximum deduction of 1,50,000. The summation of all the investment you made under ATC. It could be a contribution to a mutual fund or any pension fund or life insurance purchase. Now let's move on to ATD. This is a section where you can declare any purchase of health insurance for your family as well as for your parents, and the maximum deduction allowed is 75,000. Okay, so under ATC, you can enter a maximum deduction of 1,50,000. The summation of all the investment you made under ATC. It could be a contribution to a mutual fund or any pension fund or life insurance purchase. Now let's move on to ATD. This is a section where you can declare any purchase of health insurance for your family as well as for your parents, and the maximum deduction allowed is 75,000. Okay, let's okay. Are there any of you? Okay, so let's enter 25,000 here. Let's move on to section 2, where you have to declare for your parents. Your parents is senior citizen, and select as. And the maximum allowed limit is 50,000. Let's enter 50,000 here. Then it becomes 75,000 total. Save. Okay, if you also want to claim deduction on any of the donations you made to any charity, uh, you can claim it here. Here I don't have any other claim deduction on your income from interest from savings account up to a maximum limit of 10,000. Also, if you are a senior citizen, then you can claim deduction on interest income from deposit and savings bank account up to a limit of 50,000 under 80 TTB. I have income from savings bank account, so I'm going to use 80 TTA. 8392. and total deductions or claim. Okay, let's click on confirm. Okay, confirm. Okay, now we have completed uh, total income, total deduction. Now we can check how much tax we have already paid. This will be calculated based on the TDS and the advance tax paid. As you can see, the TDS deducted on salary income is shown here. Now it's confirmed. Now we come to the loss section, total tax liability. This is a section where the tax would be calculated based on the income provided and the deductions applied. Let's click on it. Okay, this section shows the total tax one is liable to pay. If we click on confirm, then we can click on proceed. Yeah, so it shows what is the additional tax that you have to pay. In case you already paid and you have to get a refund, then it shows how much you will get refunded. If you have to pay the tax, then you can click on pay now. In that case, you will be directed to any digital payment method. Uh, on the other hand, you can choose to pay later. In that case, you will be charged additional interest for the delayed payment. For time being, I'll click on pay later. Then I'll click on preview return. Okay, then you can preview and submit your return. Proceed to preview. Okay, you can check if what you entered is correct by going through this. If you want to take a printout, you can do it, or you can also make a download. Okay, finally, I'm going to proceed to validation. Okay, so this is the last step. Now the validation is complete. It shows no errors. The last step is verification. This is very important. Only after verifying the ITR will you be able to complete the process. Let's proceed to verification. Okay, Once you are in the verification, you will be given option to verify. The recommended option is to verify using your Aadhaar and OTP sent to your mobile phone. Once you click on continue, you will get a OTP. By entering it, you can verify the ITR, and that's the end of your ITR filing online. After a month or two, you will get a notification that your ITR is either approved or rejected, and based on that, you can take action. Okay, that's end of today's video. If you like today's content, please share it with your friends. If you have any feedback, please share it in the comment section. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.